we're going to talk about diabetes today. It's really important that we get the opportunity to focus and study on the effects of diabetes. Now, why is that important? It's essential because it's become an epidemic. In particular, an epidemic within the Hispanic community. So therefore, the information is available to us to help us understand why diabetes is a very important disease, illness that we understand. If we do not take the time to understand what diabetes is, it's going to have a negative effect on our bodies and ultimately not allowing us to live a quality life. Diabetes is something very personal to me. Within my family, on my father's side, going on 2 generations. My grandfather struggled with diabetes. My father as well. And I want to eliminate that from my generation moving forward within my family. But I also want to eliminate that within my community, my loved ones. So that's why I'm taking the time to share this information with you. When I was about 9 to 13 years old, my dad got relocated for his job to León, Guanajuato, Mexico. It's a little further south in Mexico City, in the state of Guanajuato. Man, when I was down there, it was amazing. All the different foods and varieties of beverages, soft drinks. The one thing that was consistent in all those beverages was sugar. And prior to, in the US, my mom kept an eye on me in regards to how much sugar I had. But when I got down to Mexico, it's as if I wasn't restricted anymore. And I began to drink half a liter of Coke, half a liter of Sprite, Jamaica, all these different drinks that were loaded with sugar. Ultimately led me to gain a lot of weight. And it wasn't until I came back to the US when I got back into high school that I stopped drinking sodas, period. Because I became more active. I was involved in weight training. I was involved in football, baseball, basketball. And I recognized that when I was practicing after school, my performance would be lower and my body would struggle more if I had a soda for lunch. And because I was at practice every day, Monday through Thursday, and then Friday's the game. So virtually every day you're putting your body through physical exertion and you're asking your body for everything that it can give you. I realized that by drinking soda, I was more tired, I was weaker, my attitude wasn't sharp. So I stopped drinking sodas. And it was relatively easy to stop drinking sodas because it was something that wasn't helping me. It wasn't adding value to what I was trying to become, who I was trying to become. So it was very natural to say, hey, wait, this soda stuff, this stuff ain't good for me. So thank goodness that happened. So here we are, fast forward, I haven't had any soda. I'm very mindful of the sugar that's being put into my food. Because there's a lot of products that have an abundance amount of sugar. And if you're not conscious of the amount of sugar intake that you have on a daily basis, it's going to be very easy for you in the future to be acceptable to the disease diabetes. Now, there's a lot of different type of research on diabetes. But the most important one that I want to be able to express to you today and encourage you to don't stop here and continue your research to understand what diabetes is is you have to take in mind your sugar intake. And by you being able to take in mind your sugar intake, it's going to allow you the opportunity for your body to function normally as it was intended to, therefore providing you a higher quality of life, especially when you're moving forward. And remember, you may think that it's difficult to monitor your sugar levels, and with everything it takes practice. It really has to come from you. But you're going to discover, if you don't monitor your sugar, that you're going to need to end up to monitor it anyhow. Because when you have diabetes, you have to monitor your sugar daily. And you don't monitor it by looking at the carton. You monitor it by taking a lancet, which is a small pointy needle, poking yourself in the finger and measuring the amount of sugar in your blood. Now, this information that I provide to you, it comes from my heart, and I hope that you're taking it with an open ears and a genuineness understanding that you can help yourself by having the discipline and caring enough about yourself so that way you don't face this opposition. Remember, you can be a host to yourself, or you can be a slave to your ego. The choice is yours.